Let me talk to you about the pace for just a moment, then I will stop. The pace. Again, I've got scripture because this is in the Bible. The pace. Seeing that we are surrounded with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Pace is important. Pace is very important. I learned this. Pacing yourself. Guard yourself against these two things. Here's the first one. When you're pacing yourself in this race, Paul says to the Galatians, you did run well, but who did hinder you? Watch the first one. Guard yourself against haste that's caused by excitement. You see this all the time. Something is new. It's nouveau. And people are excited and they're moving so fast. And they start moving in haste and they become impatient because something is new. A couple days down the road, the nouveau or the newness of the thing wears off. And all of a sudden the excitement dissipates. God never asks us to do anything in haste. Asks us to take our time. If you're going to build a tower, sit down and contemplate it. When I was younger in leadership, I was extremely impulsive. I think all leaders go through these stages because all people at different stages go through this. Very impulsive, just quick on the trigger to do things. It's new, it's exciting. But I realized that's not the key. The key is not to be hasty, because better is the patient in spirit. Why? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. That means the beginning, properly understood, is a foretaste of the end, but it is not the end. That's one of the reasons why, watch this. If you really want God to bless you, and this is more economically, and he begins to open doors for you and you start getting substantive amounts of monies coming to you, that is a foretaste of the end. Watch. Don't eat that. Okay, I said it. Think about it. It'll make sense. Find a way to invest to sow that. Because that's not the end, that's the beginning. But because it might be new economically, guard against the excitement to buy everything. Watch the second thing to guard against. The haste that is caused by anxiety to finish. When you listen to Kathy Morenzi talk about dieting, she says this, and I knew it to be true. She says, when you go on a diet, don't be crazy to think that you're going to lose everything in a couple weeks. That's why so many women have messed themselves up, men too. They become bulimic in that they're so anxious to take it off. They take it off so quickly. And it's not sustainable, because when you're anxious to finish, it causes undue stress. That's why if you settle the distance in your mind, you won't be anxious on the journey. And the Lord guards us against anxiety, you know, the anxiousness of wanting to finish, the hurry up approach to getting things done, the overnight expectation, the immediate gratification to have things that lead to criminal activities. Criminal activities are not always things that get you locked up. There are things that are unjust in the process because you want to finish. There are people that want to be promoted and they're so anxious for it that they'll step on your head as a ladder. Criminal according to the kingdom. There are people that want so much to get somebody's attention that they would move everybody out of that person's perspective surreptitiously to get the attention. Anxiety to finish. But let patience have its perfect work, that you might be entire, whole, and wanting nothing. Take your time on this journey. I would say this: take your time and do it well. Finish well. So that when you stand before the Lord, and as God is my witness, I know that every single person ever created, whether you bury them, cremate them, whatever you've done to them, every person shall stand before God. And he shall ask you the question, how well did you run? Because he wants to say to you, well done.